Hey everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie. Welcome back. We are ready to create our first layout, which I call Live in Full Bloom. Because of this sticker right here, we're going to be using the die cuts, creating a little cluster with the stickers. And then this section right here is just paper. So super simple and easy to put together. A beautiful layout, and it's super easy. So those are my favorite. All right, if you haven't purchased your supplies and you still like to create these projects, you can find the supply list. I'll put it in the description of the video, and you can find the products on my website, juliescott.closetomyheart.com. There's also an option just to purchase the workshop guide if you have your own supplies. It has pictures and instructions and dimensions of how to cut your paper and all the good things. There's that option as well. So let's go ahead and get started on our first page right here. Okay, so this one, we're going to just use a white cardstock as our base. Just make sure I get this in camera. Okay, so you want to grab the newspaper print, then the larger green stripe, and the smaller of the blue, and then the larger photo mat. And I think that is all. Isn't that crazy? It's so cool. I really do enjoy a quick, easy layout, but ends up looking amazing. So I really just love this paper collection. Thank you. It was Jennifer Smith that designed it. So good. Okay, so we're just gonna put that right there on the edge, and we're gonna put this one down. You could do the opposite side if you wanted to. Totally up to you how you want that to look. And then we're going to add this piece. Now there's one thing to note on this one. It has this lacy border right here, and I wanted that to peek out next to my cluster. So you'll want that on the bottom. And I'm going to have this measure, it's about 1.5 inches in from the edge of this pattern, the green pattern. And then let's add our photo mat. Okay, right there in the center. Okay, so here's the fun part, is this fun cluster. Now I have to remember all the fun things that I put down. All right, so here is this one right here. And let's go ahead and trying to remember or decide what I want to start with. Let's start with this one right here, and let's pop it up, but leave this side or the bottom and not popped, so then we can sneak stuff underneath it, if that makes sense. So the top of it, we want to put some 3D foam, and we're going to attach that right there. Then I can sneak stuff underneath. That was kind of the centerpiece, was that right there. Okay, then let's grab this vine right here and stick it underneath. If you want to, you could just trim it off, which I might do. I'm just going to trim it a little bit so it sticks under there. Okay, you want to be a little bit careful with these stickers, because once they're down, they're down. All right. Then this little cluster of leaves is going to go right next door to that. Okay, and this lighter blue, I'm going to pop it up with foam dots. Not foam dots, foam tape. We do have dots too. I prefer the tape because then I can tear it or cut it to the size I want it to. I'm just going to slip that right underneath this one. Okay. And I kind of want to get that black die cut out to make sure it gets underneath all of the other pieces. So there is this die cut right here that has kind of the circles on the end of the twig. That is the one I want to use, if it will come out. It got stuck on the sides. Okay, let's slip those back in there. I did eventually just put those in a little tray so it was easier to find them. Okay, so this one is going to go kind of underneath this, poking out, okay? I'm going to use the Quickie glue because this is kind of thin and intricate, and I can put the glue exactly where I want it. That's why we love the little pen. All right. Gonna stick it under there, just like that. And then there's this yellow one that's already clustered for us. Thank you, close to my heart. And we're going to add some 3D foam on this one as well. I really like using the stickers in my creations. I mean, stamping's great too, but these images are so pretty and I don't have to color them in. Okay, let's see. I think I did it this way. Yep, I'm just going to sneak it underneath here. Just kind of combine them a little bit. All right. And then we have some leaves that we need to get on there. So I want 2 of these standalone leaves. That one wants to come. Maybe I used that one. Maybe I did. Hold on. Okay, I did. I used this one right here. Put those little standalones back in there. Okay. And this one still has that little slit in it, so I'm going to just pop that out. And this one is big enough, so I'm going to just add some adhesive on the back and stick it right underneath there. Okay. Now we can add our title, or you can choose a different title. Live in Full Bloom. And that is going to go right here. There we go. Oh, we have a extra leaf. Okay, and then we need a heart and the butterfly. And of course the butterfly is on the very end. Okay, so this beautiful big butterfly right there, and we need a heart right there. I'll just pull those off because they're already hanging. I'll just set that aside and put these in here for safekeeping. Okay. So I'm going to use that Quickie glue again. And basically just draw glue. Actually, there's a couple pieces on there that didn't pop out. So I'm gonna grab my scissors and pop those out. Oh my goodness, that's so delicate. Okay, I don't even know how they would cut that. I guess a laser cutter, I guess, maybe. That's just crazy teeny. teeny, tiny, teeny. Okay. But it's thick enough that I don't feel like I'm going to tear it or anything. So it's really cool, these little die cuts that they've made. Okay. Now we can add some more glue. And I'm just going to add it to like the bigger areas to make sure it stays down. Okay. And we can attach it right here. So pretty. All those little extra pieces. And our little heart, just add it right there. Okay. There is page number 1. Let's bring in the second side. This one is so easy, but so cool. Okay, this paper right here, amazing. All right, so we have our white piece of cardstock, our nice big piece of all the things, and this blue. Again, you'll want that lace on the bottom, and then the green. All right, what kind of photos would you put on this layout? Let me know in the comments what you're going to put on here. I was thinking family photos, springtime, maybe Easter. You could totally do Easter on these. All kinds of different photos. Okay, so then we'll put this one down. And you'll want it about a 1/2 inch away from this green, and then just centered. Because the photos are going to be a little offset. And there's those right there. I want to do my center one first. I should have laid these out. Hold on. I just want to make sure I have the right spacing. Okay, there we go. And you can add 3 more photos to this page. So we didn't want to cover up any of this. All right, there you go. So fast and easy to put this together. Let me grab the other page. That is our first layout. And come back in just a little bit and we'll start working on layout number 2.